What's happening, everybody? Welcome back to Anthony's Takes. This is our Joker movie review, spoiler free in the beginning, and then I'll let you know when we're going to talk spoilers and turn it off if you haven't seen it. Hopefully you do see it this weekend. Incredible movie. I'm going to just jump right into spoiler free talk. Went into this movie after seeing the trailers and was, I had a few theories, and this movie pretty much proved all the theories wrong. None of my theories were right. So
what were your theories? I didn't have any theories.
I wanted this Joker to be, stop doing that, a prequel to Heath Ledger's Joker.
What's that?
Like Joaquin Phoenix was playing a young Joker, and that's what led, Heath Ledger's Joker into
Who's
who
Heath
he was.
Ledger?
Heath Ledger is the guy who played Joker in Dark Knight. What the hell? Yeah, so that's what I was hoping for, but that was, and what made me think that was the guy that was on the TV talking about, in the trailer talking about whoever did this with a mask is a coward. That's the same actor that was in Dark Knight Rises and was playing that cop that was talking about, the commissioner firing, the mayor firing the commissioner, Commissioner Gordon. That's the same actor, so I thought, oh, maybe that's him, and they,
What?
younger. But it actually turned out that actor was playing Thomas Wayne. So, yeah. So that was my theory. But this movie, from start to finish, just had me on the edge of my seat.
I need to on the edge of your seat.
It's an expression. Like, I'm really into it. Even though it wasn't really that much of an action superhero movie. It wasn't something that you went to... definitely wasn't something like, you would expect from Marvel. Just totally different, dark and brooding. If this guy wasn't 10 years, if he was younger than 10, I don't think I would have brought him.
But you brought me to Halloween when I was 9.
Well, that's different, but I don't know. The murder.
Wait, when did it come out? Halloween.
2000. Well, you wasn't 10 yet, but it did come out in 2019, right?
Which one?
No, 2018. It came out. It came out during Halloween, right?
Yeah.
Last Halloween. Yeah. So, this movie though, definitely spoke volumes about society today, and just how.
Wait, did you even know that there was gonna be a whole bunch of blood?
I imagine. It was gonna be rated R. It's a movie about a psychopathic killer, so of course it was gonna be blood. If they were gonna do it the right way, and that's why it was rated R. So
There could be other reasons, but whatever.
Yeah, but it was definitely entertaining, and it half of me is seeing Joker do these things. Half of me is happy for him that he's doing the things he's doing, but then you start thinking in the back of your head holy shit, this dude he's kind of messed up, and it's just a series of events that happens to him from beginning to end that sees him become the Joker and why he's like that. And they did a good job with pretty much, a couple plot twists here and there that you didn't see coming, or you might have seen coming. I'm not sure if a comic book had that certain plot twist that I'm not going to say yet, but there's a certain plot twist that, I'm not sure if the comics pulled it off already, and if it did, it's a good one. But this movie definitely, it took me away from I was forgetting that I was watching a comic book movie, until I see references to other characters in the Batman universe. So now that I'm like, oh shit, like, you know, you kind of get sucked into thinking it's just a drama about this guy getting beat up by life and just having bad luck at every corner that he turns. And it's just, yeah, it's really dark movie. And at the same time, you kind of sympathize with, for me to say I'm sympathizing with a serial killer is kind of crazy, but I mean, people he kills kind of had it coming to them. You know, the type of people that he killed had it coming to them. But yeah, definitely. I gave this movie a 10 out of 10. It was definitely deserving of. You know, Joaquin Phoenix and his performance was incredible. You know, just bringing the character to life in a way we've never seen. Heath Ledger, he did a good job, but then again, imagine if, you know, Heath Ledger was still alive and they actually gave Heath Ledger's Joker his own movie, you know. I mean, because Heath Ledger, he lended a lot to The Dark Knight, but it was a Batman movie, you know what I mean? So his screen time was there, but not. The movie didn't revolve all around just, you know, the Joker. But I would have loved to have seen what Heath Ledger would have done in his own standalone movie that didn't have Batman anywhere around. That would have been incredible. But yeah, Joaquin Phoenix had some really big shoes to fill. Not saying that, you know, he needed to fill those shoes. He just did his own thing. He never really. I was watching a couple of interviews with him, and he didn't. He just told the guy asked him a question about method acting, and he didn't know what that was. He just didn't really believe in that. So he just found his character in a way that, you know, doing his research and the way he came about his laugh, and a very interesting plot point of how and why you see Joker laugh the certain way he does in the trailers. Pretty interesting. I'm not sure if that's ever been in a comic before either, and it was very, very odd that they pulled it off. The twist about, you know, why he laughs the way he laughs, and it's, you know, it's a first that I've heard of, like why he laughs that way. So, what do you rate it?
8 out of 10.
8 out of 10. Okay. So I gave it a 10. Why did you give it an 8?
I don't know.
What's your reason?
Boring.
Why did he said boring? Sorry, kid. Batman is not going to chase him around anytime soon. That was very interesting. I seen that Joaquin Phoenix even said himself he didn't want to be part of a franchise, which is why this is just a standalone Joker movie. Isn't going to be no sequel. He doesn't want to do a sequel. He just, you know, just one. He didn't want to be part of this, you know, DC universe or anything like that, which, you know, it's understandable. What's that?
What movies is he in?
Has he been in?
Yeah.
A lot of good movies. He was the first movie I know him from was Gladiator, all those years back with Russell Crowe. He was in this movie. I haven't seen it. This movie called Her. Yeah, a lot of great movies he's been in. What else? Joaquin Phoenix. He was in this one movie with Mark Wahlberg. End of Night. Was that the name of it? It's a cop movie. Really good drama with Mark Wahlberg. I cannot remember what other movies he's been in, but yeah, really great actor. he definitely deserves an Oscar for this performance of the Joker, without a doubt. At least a nomination. But yeah, this movie was, it touched on a lot of points that are, of just the way our society is today, and it's pretty ballsy for them to put that on screen and attack those issues. Just how just battle between rich and poor, and the fortunate and the misfortunate, and just the way things are with the pecking order. And that's our review. Not too many superheroes flying around in the sky for Santino. I loved it. So let's talk spoilers now. If you haven't seen it, turn this off. And yeah, we're gonna get into spoilers. Yeah, I'm gonna just jump right to the twist that he actually needed to go to the bathroom, so I missed it when it actually got put on screen. But we come back and Arthur Fleck is he's somewhere down in some basement, and he's talking to this guy that's behind a cage, and he's retrieving files for him, and these files are pretty much his mother's files. Penny Fleck, I believe is her name. So, and the guy, he's just reading it out loud to him for some reason, and saying that his mom was committed to a insane asylum, Arkham Asylum, many years back when Arthur was still a child. And he's just reading out loud what was said, and that she was neglecting her child, Arthur Fleck, and pretty much saying she was insane, and that she had actually adopted Arthur Fleck. And what was told to him by his mother was, "Oh, Thomas Wayne is your father." Like, he had an affair with Penny, and once she got pregnant. See, that's the thing. What I understood was that Thomas Wayne, to cover things up about the birth of his love child, Arthur, he forged these documents and had her put away, rich and powerful, try to do a cover up of this love child, and basically saying that Bruce Wayne and the Joker are half brothers. And
but the Joker's way older.
Yeah, exactly. They're still half brothers, though. Mm-hmm. So,
step brothers.
Yeah. And basically, just basically covering up the fact that he had a love child, and by forging these documents.
What's love child?
Having a child out of your marriage.
I don't get it.
Like you have a child with somebody that you were cheating. Like, you're married to someone, but then you go and have a girlfriend on the side, and then you have a child with that girlfriend. That's what that is. And then, but you're trying to keep that a secret. Your second family. There's guys that have two families out there. So you basically so he basically. That's what I had understood, but then Joker actually kills his mother because he believes that she manipulated him. So I have to see it again without any bathroom breaks to actually see if was it Thomas Wayne that was in the wrong and actually forged these documents to get her put away and say that she was insane, or was she really that insane and started stalking Thomas Wayne and made up these lies, went and adopted a child and tried to say that it was Thomas Wayne's. That's where I'm a little confused about the movie. But then, Arthur, he kills his mom while she's, in the hospital and suffocates her. But yeah, that plot twist right there, I was like, whoa. That was worth making this movie, just having that plot twist. And of course, the little kid you see in the trailer is definitely Bruce Wayne, which is what we all.
Kid? In the trailer.
The little kid where he has his red nose and he gives it to him outside the gate of the mansion.
Oh, I know that, but I don't remember seeing that in the trailer.
Yeah, it was in the trailer. Where all they showed in the trailer where he was doing this to a little kid through the fence, through the gate. Remember? And everybody was saying like, "Oh, that's got to be Bruce Wayne. What if it's Bruce Wayne?" So yeah, definitely Bruce Wayne. Now that I think about it, like, if I were them, I wouldn't have even put that in the trailer. That should have been a surprise. Like, oh yeah, you know what I mean? And then so, yeah, that also the other twist was that the girl, which was like, this neighbor of his that, he started talking to whenever they saw each other, and then he actually, like a creep, he actually started following her and actually, they actually became a couple. It was kind of weird. And so, but then it's revealed that he was actually just like, he stopped taking his medication because his program got cut. They stopped the funding for his psychiatrist to see him every week, and basically he started hallucinating that he was actually in a relationship with this girl. And then I love how he's in her apartment and then she just comes out all of a sudden and say, "You're the guy from down the hall. What are you doing here? You're in the wrong apartment." I was like, oh shit. So and it was coming to me like, wow, he's actually been hallucinating their relationship. And when he leaves the apartment, it makes you wonder, okay, did he kill her or did he not kill her? What do you think? You think he killed her?
No.
I don't know. I think he did.
Why?
Because that's when he was starting to become the Joker. And actually, he killed his mother. I think he killed her and the daughter. But they just didn't show it on screen. That's messed up. I was like, oof, damn. That's crazy right there. But yeah, definitely a definite Joker moment that you would pull out of a comic is the scene where his former, clown partner, in the clown school or whatever that he worked for, came to his apartment with another clown guy, but he's a short person, a little person, and that guy pretty much set him up to get fired. He gave him a gun for protection, but then once the Joker actually misfortunately had it on him while he was at the children's hospital, dropped it right in front of everybody, instantly fired. He tried to, use the excuse, oh, it was a prop for my act. I was like, nah, they wasn't buying it. It was pretty bad to have a gun fall out of your pocket while you're working as a clown in front of kids. So that guy who gave him the gun was saying, oh, he was trying to buy a gun off of me, trying to, lie about the situation where it was just him giving it to him. But that death scene right there was, and the humor that came directly after it was just incredible. With the midget, that was, and it made you think to yourself like, okay, is he gonna kill the midget? But then once he was walking towards him slowly, I thought he was gonna kill him, which is like he knew from the get-go, as soon as he let them enter his apartment, he closed the door, he put the chain lock on it, and I wonder if he knew that, he did that on purpose so that the midget wouldn't run. And then, yeah, or either one of them can run in a rush. But yeah, that was a pretty gruesome death. He took the scissors, stabbed him in the eye, and then just kept bashing his head up against the wall. And then once he told him, "Oh, you can go," and then he can't get out because he can't reach the chain lock. And it's pretty funny. He's just like, gets up, unlocks it, and he's like, "Thank you for pretty much being the only person that was nice to him." So he let him go, let him live. And I thought when he was about to say that to him, I thought he was, I thought he was gonna tell him like, "Hey, make sure you don't say anything about this, what you just saw, to anybody." But no, instead he's just thanked him for being nice to him. Throughout the whole movie, he was the only person that was nice to him. Yeah.
How he ran? He was like walking slow, like.
The midget?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but, hello. He was running, but he has little legs, so that's how it looks.
It looks funny.
Yeah. So, yeah, just the way that he progresses into becoming the Joker is great, and especially he has this dream of being a stand-up comedian. So his jokes aren't that good. He writes them down in this journal that is a mixture of, like, you could just read. There's passages of just dark thoughts and feelings, and then a joke would be written down in between those, and then like you see pictures of bodies and on each, glued to the pages. Just really crazy shit, and so he's got this dream to be a stand-up comedian, and it just gets crushed by one of his heroes. What's it Robert De Niro? Murray. Murray what is his name? Murray something.
Just Murray.
Yeah, so this Robert De Niro's character pretty much like gets a snippet.
His name is Murray. You call him.
Okay.
No,
Murray.
Good person.
Murray. I'm calling him by the actors now.
Okay.
So he gets a snippet of his stand-up that he did at this comedy club where he starts having one of his episodes with his laughter and his condition on stage, and he pretty much gets made fun of for it. So, and then it's just really bizarre. Like, he gets a phone call right after. Was it right after he killed his mother that he got that phone call?
Yes,
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, right after he kills his mother, he gets a phone call from the show saying, "Oh, Murray wants to have you on." The response of
No. Actually, the day when he was gonna go in the show is when he killed his mother. But
Oh, okay.
when after.
So it was after the death of the guy with the scissors?
No.
Who did he kill right after?
No, he didn't kill anybody.
No, he was...
It's just that after she went to the hospital, then he got called.
But then he killed someone else, too.
I don't think so.
There was somebody else he killed right before that happened.
Oh.
So anyway, yeah. So, yeah, but they pretty much try to bring him on the show to make fun of him some more, So it's kind of mean-spirited by Murray, to bring him on the show. But fast forwarding to that scene where he actually is on the show, those last 15 minutes of the movie are pretty gripping, and just the way he kills Murray also. Yeah, and you see him. It was pretty incredible how you saw him practicing how he would walk out onto the stage, and he was emulating someone else that was a big movie star or whatever. Like, he was just emulating what a movie star would do when they come out on the show, you know. So for him, he was practicing that, but then all of a sudden you see him grab his gun after saying something, and he signals, I mean, like he's practicing, he's gonna blow his own head off on the show. Yikes. And I was like, nah, I don't think he's gonna do that. But it wasn't, he probably had good reason to do that. But really interesting.
Why would he have a good reason to do that?
But I think all along,
besides like hating his life or something.
But all along, I think that he was going to do something like either kill Murray for making fun of him, or kill. I thought he was gonna go like on a shooting spree or something like that,
Me too.
kill everybody in the audience that was there.
Yeah,
But he didn't. But he, because at the time he's dressed up in his makeup. There's riots going on everywhere, protesting against, you know, Thomas Wayne trying to run for mayor, and, you know, people are idolizing the Joker because he killed those 3 people, those 3 guys on the subway, and those 3 guys on the subway were employees of Thomas Wayne, so that's why he got involved, and he was like, oh, I'm gonna run for mayor now, you know. And try to, but a lot of the misfortunate people that are poor in Gotham are definitely against it, because he was just gonna make the rich richer, you know, and he wasn't really gonna fix anything or make anything better. So, you know, with the end, it was pretty. I didn't expect them to show at the end the Waynes getting killed, you know. I didn't, but it seemed like they just stuffed that in there right at the last minute, kind of.
I kind of thought that Joker was going to kill Wayne.
Yeah, well, in the 1989 Batman, Joker killed his parents, well, before he became the Joker, but seeing that movie, his name was Jack Napier. It was a different Joker, so... this one's about...
There's a lot of different Jokers.
Yeah, I think 3 or 4.
Probably all of
Well,
the Jokers we've seen in the movies.
The Joker from Dark Knight didn't even have any origin story, and we didn't even know his name at all. His real name was never revealed.
How you probably haven't watched it in a while. When was the last
I've watched
time
it
you
millions of times. So pretty intense movie. Loved every minute of it. Seeing the Joker come to life right before your eyes, and just seeing, you know, the one bad day that someone could have to push them over the edge. So that's pretty much it for our movie review. Let us know down in the comment section what you guys thought of the movie.
It's 30 minutes.
What you guys thought of the movie.
We make very long videos, especially this one. We always make very long movie reviews.
Good. So
it's not good anyway.
If you enjoyed our movie review, hit the like button, subscribe, and share. If you did not,
Oh, me.
bedtime for him.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.